That's me going. Oh, for fuck's sake. Twitch chats, please open. Whatever.
It's okay. I can narrate every message to you in a dumb voice.
Okay. Like, they're here, I'm clicking them and they just won't pop up because Chrome is a excellently designed browser.
Is that a Fire Emblem reference?
What?
Grima accented E, W accented E.
Well, maybe.
You know how people are with Robin. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't necessarily blame them. It's very concerning when I opened the chat there, it came up, but then my mouse froze for several seconds. I need to replace this piece of shit.
Just do it then.
I don't have the money.
Just get it then.
Not the mouse, I mean like the whole fucking computer.
Yeah, just get the money.
Working on it.
What's the matter?
Literally.
Freaking stupid. Literally. So alright, the Tokyo Game Show happened.
It actually hasn't happened. It doesn't happen for like until the end of next week.
Wait, what?
But Sony's pre-TGS show
That
happened.
doesn't make any fucking sense.
There is no keynote at TGS itself, so like some companies will have, you know, like shows before TGS proper.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna sound
TGS
stupid.
is a shit.
What is a keynote?
Keynote is like oh Christ, hang on. A keynote is oh Christ, there's another one, and it's chasing me. Oh boy. A keynote is, you know, it is another name for this like a major conference. It's called a keynote because it is a key conference, usually with notes.
Oh, Merd.
So
Do you have a hyper that is useful?
I'm dead.
Where are you?
I'm down here. I got stuck on trying to escape this griller. You did it.
Okay, now use your skill.
I have splash.
Fucking time it correctly and use it. That was not timed correctly.
No, it wasn't because the thing moved after I used it. I thought it would have been fine, but it's chasing someone 10 miles away.
I have bombs, so
Oh, it's over.
that ain't gonna do
This
much.
is the worst way still.
Kinda wish I had the rapid blaster.
We made it somehow.
Oh! It's all because of your splashdown. So, okay, so is the actual Tokyo Game Show gonna have any announcements then?
Most likely, yeah.
Really?
It usually
'Cause
does.
there were announcements here, you know, it just doesn't really make any sense.
Because today was only Sony's show.
Oh, so is it...
Like any company who wasn't at Sony's show will have their own
Okay,
shit
so it's
at
kind of
TGS.
like E3, in a way.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, I see. So wait,
Only Microsoft doesn't attend because they have literally no audience in Japan, and Nintendo doesn't attend because we don't actually know why.
Because-
they never have attended.
because, you know...
Even before Directs, they never attended.
Ah.
Like, we just I don't know why. They just never did.
Sony is the company of the people.
I guess so.
Even though Nintendo's more known for being Japanese.
It's kind of a weird thought, isn't it?
So, okay, but you said it didn't start yet, so it's not like E3. Is Sony done? Because, like, E3 starts when the first company starts, but...
I mean, the thing is, like, in recent years, like, the first conferences are actually before E3 actually opens and starts.
I hate that. It's so
EA
stupid.
goes, like, a whole 2 days before the thing starts.
That's stupid. No, E3 starts when they do.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I see. It's one of those, like, it's a technicality thing, but no one actually believes it, you know?
Yeah, it's that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, Tokyo Game Show has started.
In that sense,
Okay.
yeah.
That's all I want to know.
Like, this is the run-up to the show itself.
Because I'm like, did Sony actually make their announcements then, or are there more serious announcements?
I mean, there will be from other developers and shit.
Like, I was about to say...
Like, you know,
I
like,
was about to say-
Bandai Namco have their own, like, you know, like, they've announced their lineup, like, Level 5 have announced their lineup, but, like, there's always, like, little mystery slots on their lineups and shit.
I was about to say EA. Square Enix, probably, right?
Square Enix basically was the entire Sony show, more or less.
Okay. I guess that makes sense because of the thing I want to talk about first, actually, in hindsight.
Go for it.
So I know how much you apparently love Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
There's no apparent.
And how much everyone else loves that game, which is why when they announced a remastered version,
I just want to establish this thing, just to establish like, remember how like last time you said like, is there any games you were actually looking forward to be announced at Tokyo Game Show, and I said there aren't.
Well, that's
any.
a game that you couldn't have expected, I imagine.
This is what I was gonna say. Like, this is a game I have always wanted. It was up there with Final Fantasy 12 HD as a thing I wanted once Square Enix began doing remasters.
HD.
No, because that game is perfect.
Are you sure about that?
I am completely.
Have you seen the protagonist?
Yes, that's why it's perfect.
like
his art style is fucking perfect.
Seen with your eyes, the character itself.
Yes, I have. I play as him. I love him. He's great.
All right, just making sure.
I actually play video games.
This guy's a fucking nut job. Oh, you know what? I have to do that in my Yoshi Kid voice.
I would rather do that. The person with the stingray. Please stop. Like the guy with the stingray just bounced backwards. There's nothing on my screen touched him. It was very arcane.
Oh, yeah, probably. Oh my god! I never told you about my Yoshi Kid voice when Luke's playing the 1,000-Year Door.
You didn't? No,
I basically did that every.
I'd rather you stopped. Like immediately.
Let's do a whole Salmon Run where I do that voice.
I would just hang up the call immediately.
Do we want to put that to the test?
Okay. Let's go to Discord.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, basically, I'm interested in Crystal Chronicles because everyone talks about how much they love it, and then everyone like plays it every once in a while, and like
it was fucking fun.
This was like I'm inherently interested in it because it's popular, obviously, like with Persona 5 and Nier and stuff. But I looked at the trailer and I'm like, it's showing 4 screens showing the same thing, and then I saw a joke tweet about like how it was like you connected 4 Game Boys to a GameCube to play it apparently. And like
that wasn't a joke tweet. That was.
I know it was real, but like I'm like, wait, is this game co-op? Is it co-op?
Yeah, it is.
Is Remastered gonna be online co-op?
You saw it in the trailer. They showed like multiple people from across entire countries playing together. As they go like, hey, look, it's online now. You don't need 4 fucking Game Boys.
Alright, just making sure
because
because
a GameCube.
Now my interest is definitely peaked because that's something that
Crystal Chronicles
we can play.
It is.
Is it like one of those games you don't need 4 people, right?
No, you don't. You can play the entire game in single player, and it works perfectly fine.
Okay.
Like the game is actually pretty intricately balanced for every combination of players.
So I mean, because Gavin's interested in it, or not interested, because I'm interested in it and Gavin loves it, I would basically, I don't know, when is it coming out?
It's sometime in 2019. They haven't said.
Okay. I mean, I would expect us to stream that, maybe even day one, honestly.
I would be fucking down for that, like instantly. I don't even give a shit which platform. Like, pick one. I'll pick it.
And then you can gush about it.
I'm probably getting it on both, to be honest.
Switch has the Pro Control. Well, but then Switch isn't as powerful. We'll have to see.
I mean, it has Pro Control, but I actually like DualShock 4s.
Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah? Well, I don't! Yeah, I guess it, like, because I'll deal with the fucking shitty PS4 controller if the graphics are better and the loading times are better.
I mean, to be honest, I think the only real difference will be like, because it is just a GameCube game upres, it'll probably like look identical beyond like any. Here you can play it in 4K on PS4.
Let's do it. 4K.
Bullshit. But beyond that, I think it'll basically look identical. On
I mean, I mean, you're gonna say yes, but
like Final Fantasy 12 was in 4K, so I joked, but they'll probably do it.
I'm gonna say though, like, am I a dumbass for like being much more interested in the game once it gets a remaster and looks better and is on a more modern?
Not really, system? Because like, I mean, for Crystal Chronicles especially, it's an ease of use thing. Like, That's just a fucking given.
But I just mean in general. Like,
I mean, I would say it varies from game to game. Like, if you were like, I would rather play like Final Fantasy 12 on PS4 now, I would agree because I would argue that's the best version of Final Fantasy 12 by leagues.
wait, I thought that wasn't out.
No, Final Fantasy 12 is out.
No, I mean a remastered. I thought you said you wanted that.
Yeah, no. That was I didn't fully elaborate. Like, that was one of the games when Square Enix began doing remasters. That's one of the games I wanted most of them to remaster because they did 10 and they did the Kingdom Hearts games. And then 12 just wasn't on PS3 with the others. I was like, okay, PS4, you gotta do it sometime. Come on. And then they did.
Oh, they did. Okay, I see.
They did, and it's fucking great. Like, it's fantastic. It's like the definitive version of 12.
Thank God they did 10. Am I right? Oh, no.
The thing I will give Square Enix though is that like they actually like really put the fucking boot in when it comes to the remasters. They are perfectionists at heart. So it's not just like plain old hey easy, you know, we just upped the resolution and like made some of the textures nicer and like nah they clean up audio, like they re-record entire songs if need be. They lost the source code to like fucking Kingdom Hearts like 1 and 2, so they just remade the game from scratch. Basically, like shit like that. Like they put the fucking work in. Like Final Fantasy 12 HD is an even more improved version of the already improved Zodiac job system version of that game. That was Japan only until now.
Don't even know what that fucking means.
It's a long story. But like basically the gist is like we're guaranteed like a really high quality remaster because it's Square Enix.
For a second when you said it's basically, I thought you were gonna go into the Zodiac thing, and I'm like, Gavin, Gavin, I don't think you can crunch this down into an explainable thing.
I kind of could in 2 lines. This is to really get it. You need further elaboration. Like the basic gist of it was it adds a job system to 12.
Oh, like that one game.
Well, I say job and class system.
Oh, like that one game.
Yeah, like that.
And by that one game, I mean every first-person shooter nowadays.
I mean, more like RPGs, but
I mean, class systems. And, yeah,
I mean, when I say class system, I think RPGs. I don't know about you.
I think of TF2. And then, there's Overwatch, and then Quake used to not have classes, but then now it does have classes.
Really call Overwatch a class system?
Yeah, because it's more like Dota, but like, still, I guess it kind of, in a way, I don't know.
Whatever.
TF2 is just better. There are too many fucking characters in Overwatch. I can't deal with this.
But anyway, yeah, Crystal Chronicles. Fucking yes, please, Jesus, get in my body. I want it.
And it's something I'm interested in. I don't even know what the fuck it's about, but I'll just play it.
It is an action RPG.
Shh, Gavin, spoilers. Don't get these eggs.
I mean, I was basically prepared to explain it to you because I assumed you hadn't like played it or anything.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't even watched it. I don't even know what it's about. But you know what? Maybe it's better that way.
Maybe, but that means I would have a lot more to explain when we get there.
Well, I mean,
because it is
sorry,
a surprisingly intricate game.
Well, I mean, we did Monster Hunter World. It's fine.
I mean, it's not like gameplay complexity like Monster Hunter, though there are like a lot of not gameplay but like game systems that like have to be considered.
Well, I'm probably not going to figure that out through explanation now, probably a year away from release. So maybe when it's closer to release.
Yeah.
Write that down in your notes, Gavin. Schedule a tweet for 1 year from now that just reminds yourself. just imagine Gavin's Twitter says, "Explain Crystal Chronicles to Chris."
What was interesting was that the trailer showed like little bits of cutscenes from the game. They're like, like the knights like doing their pose and the guy walking up, and they were voiced, but like in Crystal Chronicles originally they weren't voiced. So are they implying there'll be voice acting? Like I don't know.
Probably, which honestly, good. Even if
I kind of wish
hates it.
I would actually.
Yeah, I know you would. Because you're like, well, they're not going to give us the Japanese voices, and the English voices are going to be so bad, I'm going to want to vomit live on stream.
I'm sorry for like preferring quality and having opinions as ever, but also no, because original Crystal Chronicles didn't have voices. It was better that way.
Maybe you can like turn them off and on.
Maybe.
In the world where we have
also
options.
Square Enix are really good about alternate voice tracks actually. So
are they really good
basically
about translating
all their
games?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't say so.
I mean, games that people will actually buy.
Shut up. Well, you know what? No one cares about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles because there's something more pressing that was revealed.
What was that?
Everybody's Golf VR.
Yeah, I was gonna bring this because I had like the list of other things.
You were?
That were
I thought you were gonna gloss over it.
No, it's there.
It's nothing really special because I'm pretty sure neither of us plan to get VR, and I'm pretty sure the vast majority of people don't plan on it.
Like I've been occasionally interested in some PSVR games, like Super Hot in VR looks fucking hilarious.
Super hot.
Yeah. And also, I do genuinely want to play Final Fantasy 15 VR fishing.
You know what? Whatever. It's like a meme, but like it's a meme you could understand too. It just I don't know how to explain it.
Like I like fishing in games, and it looks fun. Like I just want to play it. Also, there's like 5 or 6, more like 4 idle games on PSVR. So
right? Yeah, classic.
This is how it goes.
I mean, that could be interesting. I still have to like play Everybody's Golf more, especially since Speed Slasher. But maybe one day we'll just finally do that. But
you might as well.
But Everybody's Golf is so yesterday. Everyone's playing. Oh god, what's that golf game called? Like Golf Club 2019 or something.
Yeah.
When's EA gonna remaster Froth?
Why would EA do that?
I don't know. They're remastering stuff.
EA aren't remastering stuff.
Wait.
EA don't remaster stuff.
But don't they own Final Fantasy?
No, EA own FIFA.
Did I say EA again?
You did.
Why am I
yes.
mixing up Square Enix? You know what? It's probably.
I really don't know.
I think it's
very confusing.
Like EA and Square Enix.
I was sitting there like extremely confused. Like, why would a big American company remaster an obscure Japanese game?
I'm gonna be real. Like when I think of Square Enix, like the part that stands out to me the most is the E in Enix. Like just how that's pronounced. So then it's like, well, you start with the E, and then what company starts with the sound E? EA. I think that's my train of thought. How did I survive that? Jesus Christ. I mean, I wasn't going to survive that, but... We only need one more egg. There it is. No.
I don't know where he was shooting, but there wasn't anyone he could revive.
Yep. What else? The actual big news that everyone's talking about is Kingdom Hearts again. The classic Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3 had a new trailer. Looks fucking great.
The problem is, I haven't watched Big Hero 6. I don't even know what it's about, honestly, besides...
I haven't either. I don't even give a fuck.
But, I mean, I think we both should watch it before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
There's like some movies in those games I haven't watched, and I fucking played it anyway.
But, I know, but like... Your experience will be more enriched, and each movie's only like an hour and 30 minutes, and your life will be enriched by watching these movies anyway.
Or I'll think they're shit.
I mean, even if you think they're shit, your life is still enriched by them because you can tell people that you think it's shit.
I can probably do that anyway.
But no, because you haven't played or watched. Sorry, I was thinking of Paper Mario.
When has that ever stopped you?
Sorry, I was thinking about Paper Mario Sticker Star again.
Hey,
I have the thing. Woo!
It just haunts you still, does it? Those people and their words. And the Rapid Blaster just can't quite reach it when they're that high.
I really wish that I had a long-range weapon. For eel... Oh, shit. Protect me! Okay, we're good. With my sick maneuvering skills. Engage. Hey, let me get some of those eggs off. And they still did that thing where, like, they remove sound effects from the trailer, which, like, does anyone actually, you know, think, like, hear that and think, whoa, that artistic choice is so cool? I feel like no one does. I feel like everyone's like, that's so
what are you
asinine.
talking about?
When they played the trailer with no sound effects at all.
I don't think anyone cares enough to get mad about it.
I know people have definitely pointed it out.
I've never seen anyone point it out. It's just a thing.
It's just so stupid. But it's funny, so I guess it's not bad, right? It's just... Yeah, not much to talk about as far as Kingdom Hearts goes. People are...
Well, only because you refuse to ever talk about it. So.
I mean, I have nothing to talk about for it because I haven't even watched Baymax 6 Hero. So, oh, you know what? Baymax's voice reminded me of like at least 50 other characters who have a similar voice.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Baymax is the robot, the robot who in this trailer looks like weirdly buff Spider-Man. Guess that's his outfit. He's like the big white robot. Got him.
Of course it spawns a section right behind me when I'm using the inkjet.
Oh. Also, everyone's freaking out about Sora picking up a Keyblade on the starting island for 1 second, so I don't know the significance of that.
There's no point in me explaining it.
Yeah, probably not, because it's probably something that was in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. No. Well, no, because people were saying, like, something about the year 2003 or some shit. I don't know. So that's something cool, I guess. All I care about is the Nightmare Before Christmas Keyblade. That's the only good one, so...
You're hopelessly wrong.
What? Gavin, I have to keep to my aesthetic. My brand.
Your brand mindlessly hating things.
What? No! Of mindlessly liking winter things.
Mindlessly hating everything.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to say about it. Randall looks good. Is that the character's name?
Who?
The purple Monsters Inc. villain.
Ah, right.
I think it's been like 12 years since I last saw Monsters Inc. Probably more, so. Monsters incredible.
There's also a Kingdom Hearts VR game announced.
I didn't see that.
Which will be interesting.
Which is weird because... Never mind.
It's weird because we hate Kingdom Hearts. We
know. what I was gonna...
How dare it exist.
What I was gonna say was gonna come off as like... really mean. Or could have come off as really...
So like anytime you talk about anything I like, we know.
I don't even know where this came from. I wasn't even shitting on Kingdom Hearts.
You are always trying to.
I just said that I don't know anything about it.
Whenever you try to, it shines, like to restrain yourself, it shines through in everything you say. We know, we get it.
I don't even dislike Kingdom Hearts.
Just move on.
I don't even dislike it.
No, you hate it. Everything you said and done just shows that you fucking dislike it. Just a minute. Anyway, blatantly true. Anyway,
what else was announced? Oh yeah, there was that Samurai Spirits fighting game.
Samurai Showdown.
Am I an idiot? No, it wasn't Spirits.
The Samurai game was Samurai Showdown.
Okay, maybe it was. Where did I get Spirits from then?
I don't know.
Because I watched the trailer and then wrote the title down.
Because Samurai Showdown is a classical SNK fighting game.
Yeah, it's a fighting
this
game.
Is like its first entry in years.
So like, I can't really. I mean, in a way, I can't really care about it.
It looks really nice.
I'm not gonna play it, but I can definitely appreciate how it looks because wow, that's like my favorite. Like my favorite Japanese like trope is like the brush strokes. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
As a particle effect and stuff. Is that like you punch someone and the uppercut does a brush stroke? It's like ah.
Yeah, like Street Fighter 4 had that, and then they decided to bin that for Street Fighter 5 because Capcom are really smart.
And then Samurai brought it back. I mean Sakurai.
But yeah, Samurai Showdown looks really good. SNK is still pretty good at making fighting games. King of Fighters 14 was apparently pretty good, despite the fact that it looked like ugly as hell.
Hold on,
but
I'm confused. Is SNK a company?
Yes.
I thought it was a game series.
No, it's SNK are a company who make games. When you usually see like stuff like the SNK volumes and shit, that's all of their old games.
Okay. I clearly didn't know. Okay, now the title SNK Heroines makes a lot more sense because it's just like a 100% orange juice kind of thing, where it's just all the company's characters are in a. Okay, I get it now. I don't know why they had to make that one dude a girl, but I'm not complaining.
That's just for fan service.
Is it like they all have to be girls, like skullgirls, up until a certain point?
That was the joke of the fighting game, I guess, because it's an all-girl fan service fighting game. So they're just like, let's just make him a girl and throw him in for a laugh.
Okay, well now I understand. So that company is making this.
That's why that character and all her artwork looks just fucking like confused and embarrassed because it's like, why am I a girl now?
Is there an answer to that question?
I don't fucking know. Probably not. Maybe there is in the game. I don't know.
You have the thing?
No, I don't.
Shit.
But yeah, like, from what I hear, like, SNK Heroines is also a decent fighting game in its own right, so SNK still have it. I kind of dread the day they want to take another shot at Metal Slug. So. The thing about Metal Slug was its aesthetic was, like, some of the most detailed and intricately animated.
Oh yeah, it has to be pixel art, but they're not gonna do it in pixel art.
They're not gonna do it, so it's gonna be fucking terrible.
It's not gonna be what Metal Slug is. I mean, but let's not diminish the gameplay of Metal Slug.
I mean, the gameplay of Metal Slug is pretty great, but like the look is like so integral to Metal Slug's like shit that just not having it will really hurt it.
Yeah, I mean, and with the technology we have today, imagine the pixel art we could like animate now.
I mean, it would be fucking nuts.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the Metal Slug thing is like for its time, Jesus Christ. So I guess it's not a really, complimentary.
I mean, it's not even a for its time. Even now, it's Jesus Christ.
No, I mean,
like, have you seen?
I mean, like how did they do this back in the day?
Yeah, like it's. I mean, the answer is. They did it by bringing the machine to its knees, because in the arcades, Metal Slug regularly just lagged like fuck, because the machine couldn't handle it. But, it was like, I think like recent Metal Slug ports even have options to like simulate the lag for people who really liked it like that.
Because people, I swear to God.
Because it just lagged that much. It got better as the series went on, and the machine, the hardware for it improved, but like original Metal Slug, you can see it just like fucking killing the hardware it's on.
They should have done that for what's that one game that needs lag to work? Donkey Kong 64. That's it.
Ah, right.
They should have done that for the emulated version of Donkey Kong 64. That's so fucking funny.
It's nuts though. Even with like the big bundle of extra RAM, it still couldn't fucking handle
The devs like purposefully used the lag.
I mean, you know, like, fair play for, like, developing according to what you got, but...
Well, with the lag, this character is way too slow, or challenge is way too easy, so let's make it harder, so that it balances out. Except now the Wii U port is actually literally impossible. Not literally impossible, but, like, basically.
Like, extremely hard.
It's okay, I learned something new today.
What's that?
That SNK is a company.
They're nigh under the name SNK Playmore, because they were bought out by a company called Playmore, who took them out of the games industry for a few years and made them start doing pachinko games. And you know how that goes, but the miracle thing was that a few years back, Playmore decided, you know what, like, pachinko is fucking dead as an industry. We're going back into video games. And then, you know, because they still had all the SNK, like, rights and offices and all the, like, the staff around and shit, it was like, alright lads, you're not SNK again, off you go.
I was gonna say, the company, the name Play More, like, that's a terrible name for a company. That's like Nintendo's slogan, like, shitty slogan, that, you know, is so generic and boring and stupid.
What one's that?
Play More?
Oh.
It's like, come on, guys. Try harder, please. How about instead of Play More, you make your title or your company name Try Harder?
I mean, isn't that basically what Sega did for a while? To be this good takes, like, what was it? To be this good takes ages or whatever?
Is it?
That was their 1990s slogan for a while.
I thought their slogan was the Sega Saturn is not our future. Imagine if Nintendo did that with the Wii U. The Wii U is not our future. Reggie just says it.
It's gonna be in this week's Direct. I hate
What do you mean this week's? Oh, no, I have the Dynamo Roller! This isn't gonna work! Oh, no!
I'm trying to reach you as you were trying to reach me.
Okay, good. No, I was just trying to get away. And I have Bomb Rush, which I don't know if any of them would reach. Alright. Oh, you have like 5 walls under you.
Yeah, and everything else. Hello, Biggs.
Hey, Biggs. We were talking about Tokyo Game Show?
Sony's Tokyo Game Show.
Who else is in it?
Release dates, various stuff. Square Enix's Left Alive shooter thing, which is looking more interesting. Hello, Luigi. Yes, that's a straw. He just suddenly perked up and began staring intently at my drink.
You know that image of the cat drinking from the small cup with a straw?
Dead or Alive 6 got a global release date. Deracine, which is from Software's VR horror game, I think it's horror. It's got a release date.
Is Dead or Alive the boob game?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure that's not like Resident Evil. It's Connor again.
Hey.
No one's playing Salmon Run right now.
Platform, there was like some games that we knew about but we hadn't seen yet and we didn't even have platforms for. Got platforms confirmed. Cygames' Project Awakening is on PS4. Square Enix's new Studio Estonia, their game, which is untitled and is called Project Rune for now, is also on PS4. Got like some really early gameplay shown. It looks neat. I like that Square Enix are like just back to making regular RPGs again. It's fucking great. After years of going, the only way we will ever succeed is by selling Tomb Raider over and over again.
And they're still doing it, baby.
It's like the new one is out this week, which baffles me because I haven't heard shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, no one seems to give a shit.
Because, you know.
It's just the same game again.
Gavin, I can't believe you forgot the most important announcement.
What was that?
No, that's when you say we covered that first, but I'll accept your mistake this one time. Yokai Watch.
Okay, let's go back to the Sony show.
What?
The Yakuza studio announced the fucking Project Judge Eyes, which looks fucking rad. It's a game about being a detective chasing like some mad serial killer, and it's basically like, it's built on the Yakuza engine. It seems to have like a more evolved version of the combat. It's about being like an actual detective or like investigative gameplay shit as well. Like it looks fucking rad. It comes out in like Japan in December and then over here next year, which I really like. Like Sega are throwing their weight behind like localizing all of those games now because they have an actual audience here. They're like, oh well, fuck it, like money is money. Let's go.
So yeah, Sega actually cares about not Japan.
Really? It's nice to see.
Thank God, even though we aren't canon, we're still relevant.
There's also, what else was there? That was all the ones I took down. There were a few like other things that didn't particularly catch my eye.
The other thing.
We covered all the major ones. I don't have the thing now.
Okay.
I've like almost consistently had inkjet every single one of these.
Oh, that's good. I would say. Wow, I suck.
Well, I have the dynamo roller for this, so
Oh yeah, that's not very good. Might as well be on egg duty. I'll cook 'em, you hook 'em. Just happy hoppy hooligans. Is that it for Sony?
Yep.
Alright. Hey, want to know something interesting?
What?
This is like the first time Level 5 has been in Tokyo Game Show for like years. Maybe even decades.
That's not.
And they did it to announce a Yokai Watch mobile game, probably among other things. I didn't hear anything about anything else.
They have a lineup. They have like Yokai Watch 4 and some of the other shit on the show floor.
Ah, okay. After Shadow Side, I'm kind of scared about Yokai Watch 4. Yeah, we know nothing about the mobile game because they didn't show gameplay. Because why show gameplay?
It's called Metal Wars. It's a mobile game. Like you can probably put two and two together on this one. The trailer shows mostly recycled visual assets from blasters. Like
What? You mean the models?
not just the model, but like the effects and other.
Yeah,
shit.
they've been
It's-
using
a lot
that
of
for
it is-
years.
No, I mean like the weird guard effect, like the wall one does and shit like that.
Yeah, it's been in the game for a while too. Like I think it was in Yokai Watch 1 when
No, I've never noticed, but that's even more shameful.
that's like an in spirit effect for protecting your allies.
I've never noticed, but that's.
Did you never use Golden Yen?
No, I never got him.
Oh. Oh.
So if I remember right, it was like, oh well, you gotta do some bullshit, or you gotta hope for random chance.
Well, I mean, you should take a magnifying glass to it and see if it's the exact same or if they redid it.
I don't care enough to do that.
That's for the Yokai Watch subreddit to do. Yeah.
The point is, I don't think it's gonna be anything worth.
Well,
shit.
the thing is, it's not gonna be worth shit because we aren't gonna get it. So,
I mean, there's that, but I also think in general it's not gonna be worth shit.
and if we do get it, it's gonna be in I think 5 years, 4 years. So.
Oh no, you'll get it in that time. I'll
Of course, yes. It just oh my god, see that? The roller landed right on the preserver, and it didn't work. Die, Nintendo. It's okay, we're safe. Yeah, I think it has like a tag team mechanism going by the trailer. That's about all I know.
That's about all I mean.
Yeah, pretty much. Quick, someone get a YouTube analyst on the case. It has more Blizzaria, though. That's what the fans want. And QB, because that's what the furry fans want.
Admittedly, after what's recently happened, I'm still pretty down on Yokai Watch, so I'm just kind of like...
Yeah, I like watched the trailer and I'm like, man, I miss Yokai Watch Busters. And by that I mean I miss all the fun moments I had in my brain.
Hello, Super Dude.
When thinking about Yokai Watch Busters. I like Yokai Watch.
We'll be able to do Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicle.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Oh, we don't know.
I
Be
know.
on your guard. I'm you know, how a lot of these go. I'm kind of worried that something's gonna fuck up. I don't know what. It's just like something.
I mean, like, Square Enix aren't Nintendo, so, like...
Square Enix do Chrono Trigger?
Yes.
Remember that port?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a remaster, not a port, but like...
I mean, like, here's the thing, right?
Stuff.
That was just a lazy mobile port to PC, because Square Enix has no respect for PC. Square Enix's console remasters have all been, like literally, like, the best in the industry. Like, they're top-tier shit.
Did you say no respect for PC?
Yeah.
I knew I hated them for a reason. Oh god, everyone's dead. Oh god, the
yes,
bucket.
we are. I have the dino roller. I can't move anywhere.
I want you to know that the bucket went over your thing like twice before it actually revived you.
Yeah, that's I figured. It's the bucket that happens.
The buckets and the rollers, dude.
Just need like a bit of space to get ink back, so I can...
We could just kill that fuckhead. We did it. We're good. We're free. Oh, there are two more, but like they aren't in the middle of the fucking...
Yeah, I'm trying to work on one. It's just, you know, dying.
Yep.
And every time I go to swing, El Chum walks from the back of the screen into my back. Like, it's like, for what I would feel every time I try to swing this goddamn weapon.
Shy emo.
I hit the dynamite.
Come on, Gavin, it needed a second to register. Well, Nintendo was at Tokyo Game Show too, right? Pokemon announcements. Okay, now I'm gonna defend myself here because
Right.
I think I should have known in hindsight. People would take this the wrong way. There was the yellow and
I want to stress that my tweet wasn't a jab at you. It was just a dumb joke that came into my head.
No, I know, but people probably do that. I feel like because David liked it, there was something else going on there. But
no, I mean, if there was, it's like in his head.
Yeah,
in my head, it was just poop and pee.
But you never know. That's the kind of like passive aggressive nature that everyone on the internet has. So I was on my guard. But yeah,
I think you just see the
word. Probably. They released a Switch, a special edition Switch that has. Stop pushing the piece of shit. That has
just want the keys.
It has like a bunch of like kind of blackish Pikachus and Eevees on the back, I think, and it comes with a yellow and like dark yellow, light brown combination Joy-Con. Because Nintendo was thinking about it too. They weren't gonna make it straight up brown, so they made it this color that's even uglier. Like when you have a dehydrated piss in a diarrhea pool in your toilet, that's what the color kind of looks like. So, but when I'm like, ooh, these colors are not good. It wasn't mostly about pee pee and poo poo. It was just that. Like, yellow and brown are just a terrible color combination in general. Like, my license, not my license plate, but like, I guess your registration on your car, where it has two colors for some reason. Yeah. For like last year, it was fucking yellow and brown, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so disgusting. Like, brown is a pretty alright color, but for some reason, when it's put next to yellow, the worst color in the entire planet, it just looks like as bad, you know? So it's just, what were they thinking? They should have made it like Pikachu and Charmander or something.
It's not Let's Go Charmander, it's Let's Go Eevee.
I know they should have made it Let's Go Charmander if they were gonna do this. They had this.
Charmander doesn't bring in the furries, so.
Gavin, I don't know about that one because that kind of implies that furries, you know.
Fuck dogs.
Yeah, no, but they don't. You know, not all of them at least. That's a bad stereotype, I think. The hurtful stereotype.
Like, man, I have seen some fucking things. I'm willing to believe.
That's on the internet, Gavin. I'm just saying.
That wasn't just put there by like magical algorithm, man. People made that.
I think Lucario and whatever the other one is, the yellow Lucario. That's furry, but like Eevee, I wouldn't say that. Salazzle, that's a scaly for sure.
A lot of Pokemon stuff is just.
Was that other Pokemon? Oh no, I'm thinking of the pheromone one. But isn't there another horny Pokemon in Gen 7 that's furry?
It's the plant that is a Dominatrix.
Right, there's that. That doesn't really count as furry, but God.
You know, it's a general.
Gen 7 designs are either really good or like the worst in the series. No in between. But yeah. Also, like, I know.
What?
It's just there's like pushback against that game because, and then there are people who are pushing back on the pushback and calling people
it's the
like
great cycle of wankers,
like joyless people. But like, did you see the girl Pikachu? That's going to be in the anime, probably to promote the games. And it has the curly hair Pikachu thing that's in the game, so I understand that, even if it's ugly, I think. But then it has like these like really shiny anime, like I'm a girl eyes, and I'm like, are we doing this?
Well, how will they know it's a girl? I can't put tits on it. It's a kid, so how will they know it's a girl?
You know what, Gavin? You're right. The hardtail just is not enough.
It's not enough. It can't just be a lesson about sexual dimorphism in like wild animals and how like that can be fun or interesting. No. You gotta make this shit. You gotta make this shit goddamn girly. They have to know.
You should see it though.
They have to know that Ash's Pikachu is gonna get laid.
I feel bad because there are people out there who like think it's actually cute, and like I guess I could see that, but like.
I mean, they can still think and have that and all. But I'm just saying.
And then, like, I don't know if this is, divisive or whatever, but like, did you see the names of some of the moves in that game?
No.
For like Pikachu's.
I literally haven't been paying attention.
Okay, because there are moves like Pikachu's Splishy Splash, and Eevee's Buzzy Buzz.
Ew.
Like, there were two more that were kind of like that. Those are, like, the worst offenders, though. And I'm just like... I know, like, the game is probably geared towards
for kids, and then there's for, like, 3.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like... I'm just like, please.
Like, when I was a kid, like, stuff like that, like, just put me off. It was like, this is for little tiny babies. I'm 6, I'm a real boy.
Exactly.
But
I was just like
when I was 6, I was playing Resident Evil and becoming afraid of dogs.
There are parts of the game that like look fun and are like tempting to play, but like
I mean, like, I will say, like, I genuinely think the art style is cute.
It's just like there's some things, especially that make me think that like
I feel like it's visually appealing. It's just the rest of it is just kind of like,
This game like genuinely isn't for me. Like I cannot have a fun time playing this.
I mean, like, I was sure of that when there's no wild Pokemon battles and catching it was just you walk up to it and wing a ball, and I was like, oh, like you just taking out your core gameplay mechanics, so I'll just like, see it.
I mean, that could have been interesting, like a twist on it.
You're really good.
I mean, I'm just putting a positive twist on it, but
I mean, you're putting a positive twist on. We took stuff out and then didn't put anything back in the hole.
but we don't know that for sure.
We know
They
that
put
for sure.
who's the grass gym leader? They put her in,
Erica.
and she is cute as shit in that game. So
She is.
I think it's a good game. That's all you need.
I thought I played my dick.
Good official art. What? She's like 10. Come on,
Gavin.
Gavin.
As a fucking adult woman. What are you talking
Is
about?
she?
That's what all the gym leaders are adults.
Are they?
Yeah, that's the point.
I thought like your Pokemon trainer
the whole
was.
point is like it's like literally the journey of you growing up. So you're like facing adults and shit.
I
you know.
I thought your Pokemon trainer was like 10, and then they were like 16.
Also, like they got older as you went on, so you were fighting like basically elderly people on the Elite Four.
Well, that's different. But I mean, like, I don't know. I think you could see.
That was the point.
Okay, well, that's not what it's about, you know?
Like, you've never noticed that, like, literally all of them are, like, fucking, like, adults, and, like, Ash is meant to be a 10-year-old. Like, that's the whole point. It was like, you're fighting the adults, little kid, go you.
Some of them don't look like adults.
I mean,
For some
okay,
reason,
yeah,
like-
like, Misty is, like, literally, like, I think 17 or some shit. But, you know, the principle.
For some reason, like,
still older than
Flannery came to mind. Wow, one eye.
I don't even know what age she was.
She seemed very young.
I mean, yeah, because she was new and all, but the impression I got was, like, I don't know, like, starting her first job or some shit.
Well, on the bright side, well,
I mean, like, it changes, like, as the generations went on. Like, you have gym leaders who are, like, actual kids, like the Psychic Pearl
Right.
in Gen 3. And I think the second gym leader in Gen 2, the bug guy.
aren't the Gen 6 psychic gym leaders also psychic twins?
They are, actually, yes.
Way to run out of ideas.
Lazy.
Oh my god, I can't believe I couldn't get away there. But yeah, I mean, it's a game meant for kids, but like at the same time, I kind of want to be able to like play it and feel like I'm having fun. It just,
I mean, it's the sort of thing, like, because it is, like, cute and visually appealing, sometimes, like, you know, if you see it for, like, 20 quid, you could just, like, burn a weekend on it, like, what's the harm? And then I remembered, oh, wait, Nintendo game.
of course, right.
So, you know, like, that's never going to reach 20 quid.
Ever.
Ever.
Like, literally, like, there are Wii U games that are on sale, or even just Wii games on the Virtual Console that are, like, still probably full price. Have not been $20 ever.
Like Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS is still 40 quid digitally.
Even though that game is terrible.
At all? Like, really?
And, like, really bad.
Yeah, I felt that was a given.
I guess it's funny because, there's a sale on, like, GMG, oh god, recently. I think it's still going on even. That, like, Monster Hunter World for PC is, like, $45, like, 20% off. I'm like, already. I'm like, wow, that's insane. Because I feel like they put work into optimizing it and shit, so...
Yeah. But, welcome to the PC economy. Steam has basically made it so that all games have to be cut down from standard retail price or perish.
Good. But, yeah, it's just...
I mean, I agree, but...
I don't know, I'm split on Pokemon, but, like, the move names, that was just, like...
That just...
I don't want to say a slap in the face, because that's melodramatic, and that's, like, fodder for people, but, like... Oh my!
I wouldn't go that far. I would just go as far as ew.
But like, it has surfing Pikachu, where you ride on a surfboard with Pikachu to use surf, and no HMs obviously. So I'm like, that's sick.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I think it'll probably be like an enjoyable little game. It's just, like, hell, it might even, because it has like there's basically a no effort game. It'll probably be like a comfy thing or something. But it is like, I wouldn't pay full retail price for that, I
have to find the other names for these moves.
Like, I wouldn't, like, I don't know myself, like, it might even have, like, enough content to be worth, like, a big game and all, like, regular game price and all that, but it is the sort of thing of, like, I couldn't buy it at full price.
Right, I forgot. You can't read Cerebi.
What?
Wait, hold on, I zoomed in. Now I can kind of.
Oh, right.
Splishing splash.
Fucked up and wrong.
Right, sizzly slide. And there's
Ew.
buzzy buzz, which is an electric type move, not a bug move. And which honestly kind of makes it worse because at least there was bug buzz. What was it? What was the last one called? It was like something bounce, wasn't it? Whoops, Windows. Alright, bouncy
like,
bubble.
Some of these sound like fucked up euphemisms.
So we have what? Splishy splash, bouncy bubble, buzzy buzz, and sizzly slide.
Ugh.
Now the question is, are those gonna, replace names of moves, or are they gonna add even more unique moves to the roster?
There'll probably be like unique moves that mirror other moves. They've done that before.
It's just like Pokemon doesn't really need any more of those. Z crystals were kind of a bad idea, if you ask me.
I mean, they had to rip off Yokai Watch somehow.
By giving like every type of weird, unique move, and then some specific Pokemon have unique moves on top of that.
We gotta have Sultimates, Chris. We gotta have Sultimates. We gotta have the dances. We need a watch, and they need a dance, and they need to have them Sultimates.
Kevin, you can't say that.
There needs to be a ghost.
Gavin, you can't say that.
Ghost that talks.
Oh, right, I completely forgot about the...
And the ghost has a tablet, and the tablet has information on other Pokemon on it.
Also, like, how it basically ruined the entire bottom screen mechanic thing that made Gen 6, like, really good. By just replacing it with a map that isn't even on.
Remember that really fucking rad... The PSS? Remember how it was fucking rad as hell?
Yeah,
and like, really nice and easy to use?
Goodbye.
And then they fucked it into the bin immediately.
But we can only hope that... Oh, yeah, also that this Pokemon Pikachu game is like a core game, which not a spin-off, which like I don't believe, but...
Which one is this?
The Pikachu Eevee.
No, that's a spin-off.
Nope.
They basically said
they said it's a core game.
They said it was a spin-off.
With all this news, they said it was a core game. I'm almost certain.
No, they said, like, oh no, the core game's coming next year. Like, please, Jesus, don't set fire to our offices.
No, but this is also a core game.
No, it's not.
Kevin, I guess it's worth looking into after the stream, but I'm pretty sure they said that. Which is insane to me if they did.
I mean, if they say that, like, congrats, you're wrong. But, I didn't know it was possible to be that wrong about your own property, but here we are.
Yeah, we can only hope that the next main series game brings back all the good shit.
I mean, it will.
You think so?
I do think so. I think, like...
Oh, no, I'm not meaning it. When I say all the good shit, I don't mean the basic Pokemon formula that's expected of it. I mean all the all the other good shit that, like, like super training and the bottom screen and all those little quality of life things they took away for some reason.
No, that's going to be fucked into the
I was gonna say, like, your optimism about that is very weird.
No, like, they're reverting to like Gen 2 mechanics at earliest because they have a new engine and have like a screen resolution higher than 240p.
Oh, so I see. You're saying that they just can't.
They just can't. Like, they literally have to relearn everything from scratch.
Let's see. What time is it? Oh, Jesus Christ! It's 4:40.
Hello, kitty cat.
I have to do dogs in like 30 minutes, hello. So I don't think we're gonna do Overwatch.
Say hello to stream. No? Okay then, fuck you.
So goodbye, Diva Skin.
Rip.
We'll never get you because Blizzard will only run this event a year from now.
They'll lock you out of content for the game you already played, yeah.
Yep. Hey, Halloween's coming up. Get some of those Halloween event stuff.
No, I will get some of the loot boxes for it playing the game, and then I will get a bunch of voice lines for random characters I don't use.
Remember,
Because
Gavin.
this game model is a trash fire.
No,
It's a
no,
fucking
Gavin,
trash
no,
fire.
Gavin, you're always guaranteed one Halloween item from these loot boxes.
Yeah, that item is a voice line for a character I don't fucking
What do you mean
use.
you don't want more voice lines and sprays? You can only equip 4
Voice lines for goddamn Junkrat. I don't give a shit. I don't want to play as him. Piece of shit.
And then Christmas is coming
He
up.
dies.
Hopefully they don't have a bunch of boring generic skins like they did last year. Have more Santa outfits.
I hope you. I hope you don't pay money for the loot box.
I mean, I don't think I am anymore. But what if we get back into Overwatch? Oh.
No, like genuinely don't do it. Like me over the last 3 weeks. Just do not like spending on gacha or anything. I gathered like 100 fucking orbs in Fire Emblem Heroes. You just have to wait.
No, see, but Overwatch is different. Over like the last, I think over the last 3 streams we played Overwatch, I earned 1 loot box.
I earned like 2.
So, you know.
Yeah, the grind is real because it's badly designed.
Whereas in Fire Emblem Heroes, like I already have over 100. Like, but that doesn't. Yeah, that obviously doesn't guarantee that I'll get. Why am I blanking? Yeah, you knew what I was gonna say. It doesn't mean that
I saw your tweet and I knew.
Yeah, of course. I'm like, good thing I saved all these orbs. But yeah, because of how gotchas work. Haha, gotcha. It's like the best pun ever, though.
I mean, we got a Tempest Trials coming up as well, so that's like an hour. What? 40 orbs.
It's just one of the not garbage events. Though mileage may vary. Either way, I think that's it for us. So, next Salmon Run, I didn't take a screenshot. Okay, good. I still can see the next Salmon Run. Wait, duh. I could just
look at the game.
Yeah. Usually I look at the tab for some reason. So the next one is on the 12th, and that's it.
That's 2 days from now.
Wednesday. So that's that. And I think Hat in Time comes out like the day after. So I'll stream something other than Salmon Run guaranteed.
You mean the multiplayer mode or the DLC?
The DLC, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll probably just be like Salmon Run that, and then that, and then that, and then Salmon Run, and then that, and then that.
I mean, that's fair. You need to get back into the swing of things. I want things to watch again.
Pretty much, this will be it. This will force it because, this isn't optional. I gotta play this immediately because it's fucking Hat in Time.
I want to start streams on the weekend or some shit. Because I keep meaning to, and then they was like, come to my house to play board games. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Just stream the board games.
One day,
that?
maybe. And then the thought has occurred, but it's like, how could you ever talk the other people into that? Besides Kieran and Nathan who would do it. It's the ones beyond.
David wouldn't do it?
David would do it. No, that's a given.
I guess it's not that hard.
It's not hard. It's just convincing the other people.
All right, so Hat in Time streams later, and then board game streams from Gavin later. I guess that's the plan, and maybe some Overwatch here and there. We'll see. Since I
have a lot of indie platformers I want to play.
I'm still in the mood. Yeah, you got to play The Messenger too.
I do, yes. I looked at the trailer and I was like, oh shit.
And
that's another one for the platform.
Celeste. What else?
No, I don't like to look at Celeste.
You don't? Oh.
No.
Gavin's too much of a baby, even though he played Dark Souls.
I saw like, oh, this is a little tiny pixel art person with feelings. I was like, oh, fuck off.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's a like Super Meat Boy kind of esque platformer.
With a little small tiny pixel person that has emotional feelings. I just fuck off.
It's the Dark Souls of platformers, Gavin.
You're literally like it convinced me more of my stance.
That means you have to like it because you like Dark Souls.
But no, more likely it's gonna be. I wanted that. There's like 2 more endings in Curse of the Moon. I want to see.
There's something else on the tip of my tongue. What was it? Right, Hollow Knight, of course.
Hollow Knight, of course. There's the E3 demo for Bloodstained. I do intend to go back to Shovel Knight to try the other runs.
Mega Man 11 demo.
Mega Man 11 demo.
Write these down, by the way. Hold.
There's another two platformers. One of them is Cursed Castilla EX, which like I played the original of that. It's fucking rad, so I want to play this super version. It's like Ghouls and Ghosts as made by someone with insane talent.
Wasn't that game bad?
Well, Ghouls and
Yeah.
Ghosts. No, Ghouls and Ghosts is fun.
Is that the game?
It's hard as shit.
I was gonna say, isn't that the
fun.
game with the impossible staircase level?
I don't remember impossible.
Well, it's not impossible, but it's like the game in general is like basically impossibly hard, and then there's a staircase level where you go upstairs.
It is like absolutely balls hard, yeah, but it's sort of like Castlevania in that insanely precise placement and like moves will see the day through no matter what. So it's the same sort of, you gotta master it and its movement shit to get through it.
You could say that about anything.
You could, but like this is actually a game based around that ethos. Alright, whatever. Thank you for watching.
If you're still here, Biggs. Actually, see.